Just take one out, all right, and there's 4 in there, and you literally just put it on a baking dish.
Yep.
God, those are heavy. You put it on a baking dish, turn your oven at 325 to 350, and just leave it in there. Don't cover it, nothing, because you want it to get a little bit of char or a little bit of crust on the outside, and then just go. It already comes well sauced.
I'm gonna put it in one hand. I just want you to see how big just the half rack is. You know what I mean? So we're talking a large piece. For me and my husband, we would split this and be very full. I feel like it depends on what you're serving with, but like this, 2 people for sure, possibly 3 if you're talking about like a child or someone that or you're just doing a smaller portion. As you saw when I pull this apart, there is a lot of meat in between here. When I pull this apart, it is locked and loaded with meat. We're not talking about, I mean, look at this, chunks
but
and
it's
chunks.
tender.
Tender.
And look at the juice. You
Look
see
at
how
the
juicy
juice.
that is?
It pulls right off. I mean, it is absolutely cooked to perfection. And that's with us, this is heating it up here. So we've heated it up even. You're gonna have that extra sauce in the bag. So when you're heating it, you can even do a little extra sauce. If you're like, I like it really saucy, go for it.
So good.
So, that's our KG's barbecue sauce. We're using our KG's rub when we make this. So that is our proprietary rub that we use that makes it taste so good.
And it's not an overly sweet sauce.
No.
I wouldn't call it like a sugary sweet sauce, which I'm not really crazy about.
Right.
It's a little overkill. It's just a mildly sweet sauce, but you get a lot of sauce. And by the way, when you take it out of the bag, squeeze the bag.
Yes.
Because there's sauce in the bag.
I always take a little cup and I mean, this is a bigger bowl, but I take a little cup and I squeeze out the sauce into a cup because later on, you may want to use that after. You may want to just put it on the table for people who want a little extra sauce on top of theirs. But I love, it's going to come out very saucy, but you'll have extra because some of us just like extra sauce. And that's
Don't forget about the beans.
Where's my edge? I'm looking
Don't forget
for my
about
edge.
the macaroni and
Here's
cheese.
the edge. Let's talk about, look at this. Look at all this meat.
See the color? That's what ribs are supposed to look like.
That's all meat.
That reddish pink color. And they're all cooked.
That's the edge.
And then we're just kind of tearing them apart, but you guys when you get them home, if you want an individual, just take a regular knife and just go through each piece and you can make individual pieces of it.
That's the edge. Look how much meat. I love that because I don't know about you, but I've done the grocery store ribs. They were quick, they were easy, they were already cooked. I get them out of the package.
They're terrible.
They're terrible. Like you can't even get through them.
First of
and there's
all,
no meat.
Most of them are par cooked.
Right.
So they're about 80% cooked and they're gonna be tough. And they're gonna say, put them back in the oven, wrap them in foil, and cook them for another hour or 2.
Yep.
And I don't have an issue with that, but it's like, wait a minute, now I'm doing the work.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that with these, all right? You literally take them out of the package, all right? And you can, I would probably defrost them, okay? Overnight.
Yep.
Just take them out, put them in the fridge.
20, I'd say about at least 12 hours, but best if you just take them out day before.
We have about 150 left in the beans, right, Kevin? 150 left of the ribs. We're still okay with the beans and the mac and cheese. But listen, if you get these now, keep them in the freezer. Next month, they'll stay for, what, a year in the freezer?
Yeah, it's a long time. So you take them out as you need them.
Well, I was thinking 4th of July or Labor Day, whatever.
There's so many things happening right now. It's summer. This is the time. And then I love the idea of just popping it on the grill. On the grill, only 5 to 8 minutes to get these to